Have another board game from the 80s, early in the career of Garfield. This is Parker Brothers Garfield, featuring America's famous comic strip cat, with a cartoon on the front about the game itself, and lasagna and sleeping. Big surprise. So this was definitely geared towards younger kids, ages 6 to 12, as you'll see from the way the game is. So here we have the instructions, which actually is quite a few instructions for a young kid's game. I am missing one of the die, but it's got the typical Milton Bradley vintage die in it. And then you had your four different colors for your players. So you would choose, let's say we wanted to go red and yellow. I'm really not sure where you started. The instructions probably say you just choose a yellow one, I believe. So then you would start the game out with 3 player cards for each person. And then you had Garfield cards and more player cards. Basically what you did at the beginning, so you knew what your player cards were. So you had nap attack just for your turn, so you could do nothing to avoid a bad card. Put one over on Garfield and change places with another character, and then of course lasagna, which you were trying to collect. Basically you would, because the way you would win is player to pass the tail in for the 3rd time to his or her 3rd ring. Oh, okay, so that's what these rings were for. So there were these rings that you would collect each time you passed. Okay, so there's start. Sorry, I didn't read the directions much. So you'd start there and basically go this way around. You had to go around 3 times, and each time you got a ring to collect. And then the lasagna cards were used for other things. So you wouldn't start by rolling the die, though. You would start by getting a card. So our card is for a portion of lasagna to be willing to do anything like closing my eyes as you roll twice. So that means you got to roll twice. And there's actually 2 die, so that'd be 4 die rolls. So that would be the first roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I can't remember if you did what that said or not. I think so. So you get a player card off the top. Another nap attack. And then do your second roll of 2 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 2 player cards. So you would take 2 player cards to add to our collection down here. Blindfold Garfield, and since he can't see you, keep rolling until you roll odd. So you'd have things like that, and then some of the spaces would tell you to do things. Garfield changes his mind, so then you'd have to get another Garfield card. And here for a slice of lasagna, you may roll again. So just things like that. And the point of the game was, like I say, just keep moving forward, get as many rolls of the dice as you can to keep going forward, go around the board 3 times. So please, if you like this, please subscribe, and I've got plenty of other vintage video games from the 80s and some from the 70s, and lots of roller coasters, water slides, and dark rides. So thanks for watching.